Hello, my name is Pastor Nathaniel Tucker. I am currently the pastor of the Polina Avenue Holiness Church located here in Fort Gratiot, Michigan. I want to just put out a challenge to you today that could I encourage you this Sunday after your Sunday morning service, would you be willing to go to prayer and fasting for our nation? I don't have to tell you of how much chaos that we are currently in. I read all kinds of statements of what we should do and people's opinions, and there's a validity in many of those issues, even on both sides. But quite frankly, it's not the opinions that are really truly going to change us. I believe in God's prescription that when my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and seek my face and pray, turn from their wicked ways, then God will hear from heaven and he will heal our land. Now, I'm sure that you have some personal concerns in all of this that's going on in our nation. Maybe it's come to your own hometown, maybe to your own family. It certainly has to ours. But I do know where our hope lies. I know where my hope lies. It's in the fact that God is able to work through those who will take the time to seek his face by prayer and fasting. A couple of verses come to my mind. One is found in Isaiah 59:16. It's a troubling verse because it's a complaint that God had to the nation of Israel at this time. And he said this, "And I saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor." God says, I couldn't find that person to come and talk to me about what was going on. But I believe there are friends of mine, there are fellow pastors, there are other concerned Christians. You just simply need an invitation to seek God in the place of prayer together collectively. And this doesn't have to come to pass that there is no intercessor, because God can help us. Also, in the book of Mark chapter 9, there was a situation where a group of people brought a man to some of the disciples. He was controlled by the enemy. And they asked the disciples, "Can you take care of this?" But they couldn't. And they even asked Jesus afterwards, they said, "Master, why could we not?" But Jesus gave them the answer, and he said, "This kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting." Do you know where I'm putting the emphasis there? This kind can. Do you believe that? Do you believe that meeting God and opening our hearts and letting him work through us, that this kind can make a difference in our neighborhoods, in our homes, in our communities, in our nation? I believe those things, and I think that you do also. So again, join with us as I lead my congregation this Sunday, right after the morning service. I'm going to open up our church. Whoever wants to pray as long as they can. Now, I know that you can't necessarily be here, but maybe at your church, talk to your pastor. And if you can't do it at your church, find a place there in your home where you can get alone with God and begin to seek and pray and ask him for his help. I'm trusting that you'll be able to do the right thing with this. God bless you. And may our hearts be open to him to receive what he wants to give to us, because this kind can.